My name is Richard William Byrd. I've been a 6-time C-level executive in both the corporate and early-stage startup worlds. I've also spent 30 years in technology leadership roles, attaining positions such as CIO and CISO, which has allowed me to become an author, a globally known public speaker, a media commentator, and an advisor to young companies and venture capital firms. I wanted to share 3 key insights every C-level executive should know about cybersecurity. The digital world has created unimaginable levels of business value, but it has also created a pathway for bad actors to seriously damage our companies, communities, and governments. Developing a secure organization starts with our determination to make it happen. First, human beings are both the strongest defense and the weakest link when it comes to cybersecurity. Like in real life, the most powerful tool in our security arsenal is attentive, informed human beings who recognize when something isn't quite right. If you see something, say something. That is just as effective in the digital world as it is in our neighborhoods, while riding a subway or witnessing suspicious behavior around us. But failing to recognize that the same human beings around us can ignore or actively work around our security efforts is a certain recipe for failure. Human beings will seek out convenience and the fastest path to gratification or success more often than they will actively think about security. Understanding the human factors of security as it relates to our employees, citizens, and community is just as necessary as understanding the human factors that drive the bad guys to exploit our digital weaknesses. Second, pay attention to foundational security. Almost all breaches and exploits of corporate systems are through simple pathways like stolen accounts or forged credentials. The sophisticated attacks we see in the movies aren't realistic. The bad guys always look for the easiest way to get into your systems and your data. Complicated methods take time, money, and resources, and risk getting caught. However, poor foundational security management gives the bad actors plenty of open doors and windows to attack and successfully steal your data, your revenue, and your market trust. Foundational security is often confused with doing the basics right. Technology is complex, and there aren't many things that are basic about it. Foundational security is about ensuring that your cybersecurity organization addresses the most common methods of attack and eliminates the opportunity for them to be used by the bad guys. Ransomware, account takeovers, fraudulent account creation, and access credential attacks, they're just not sophisticated. They are simple attacks that are successful because most companies fail to focus on foundational security. Finally, stop believing that your company or organization is too small or too unimportant to be a target of or concerned with the actions of nation-state actors. All around the globe, nations competing with or antagonistic to the largest economies in the world are actively supporting the efforts of hackers and thieves who are hammering small and medium-sized businesses trying to steal your data. Now, your data alone might not seem valuable to countries like China, Russia, or North Korea. Still, your data added to the data of hundreds of other attacks can be used to assemble an enormous amount of actionable information that these nations can use to propagate misinformation, execute business email compromises, damage the finances or reputations of your company, or shut down our national infrastructure and the organizations and services that we rely on. In 1999, 2 Chinese PLA officers wrote a digital warfare strategy suggesting that everything in the digital world can and should be used as a weapon. This strategy included disinformation campaigns, predicting the use of consumer electronics like personal drones to disrupt military operations, election manipulation, and the use of social media to create division between citizens of a nation. More than 25 years later, this method of unrestricted warfare has been the standard practice of nation-states against the democratic members of the G20 and countries all around the world. This strategy is why nation-state hacking is a genuine concern for everyone, no matter how small your company or community or the industry your organization is associated with. I hope these 3 observations help you and encourage you to explore how we can work together to make the digital world safe for everyone. If I can be of assistance, don't hesitate to let me know.